I was reading a blog that mentioned a Walt Disney DVD back in either the late 50s or early 60s, I can't remember when. Walt Disney was very interested in space, and he hired Werner von Braun and did a whole series of television specials about the exploration of space, starring Werner von Braun. And these things have been collected on a DVD, and I read about this on this blog, and I thought, my God, this is so cool.
What's up, guys? Alex Hoddle here, InstinctReport.com. In light of all this internet censorship from the big corporations through contractual agreements, this really shows what big tech intends to do. And right now I'm going to specifically talk about Jeff Bezos, because he plans to zone the whole planet Earth residential and move all manufacturing to Mars. How is he going to do this if he's not running for office or anything like that? Well, right now, if you want to do any sort of business online, unless you're a marketing expert, if you have a product, you're going to go through Amazon. You go to look up a product online on Google, on one of the search engines, what first comes up is their listing on Amazon, the manufacturer's listing on Amazon. And you know, Jeff Bezos, richest person in the world. Apple just turned to be a $1 trillion company. These people have a lot of power. You pretty much, to do anything online, you got to go through these people. And they're going to try, so they've out-leveraged humanity already, basically. Now they're trying to regulate speech arbitrarily. If you want to use any of their services, you're going to have to watch what the fuck you say. And the only things that you can be pretty much confined to saying is pretty much anything from the radical, liberal, irrational, illogical domain. So you have to be pretty much a brainwashed idiot, you know, an automaton, groupthink bot, in order to have any sort of online freedom or do commerce. And if you think this sounds crazy that, you know, Jeff Bezos wants to zone all of Earth residential and move all manufacturing off the planet, he's openly stated it. This isn't you know, a secret. This isn't, you know, I didn't just make it up.
We will move all heavy industry off of Earth, and Earth will be zoned residential and light industry.
Recently, Amazon, or Bezos, just put a bunch of money into his own personal space company. So he has ambitions and he's following through with them. He's following through with things that he's said. And it's crazy how the average person isn't concerned about this. You know, I don't know. And that's the whole point of this video, is so maybe this can, you know, bring something into your conscious mind about what these big tech companies are doing. They might spout all this, you know, lovey-dovey, liberal, you know, tolerance garbage, but then they're censoring people. They're being tyrannical, and they're super rich, which is completely the antithesis of leftism. But the leftists love it, which makes things obvious that they're, you know, they don't know what they're talking about. They're discredited. Their points are garbage. They don't give a fuck about, you know, rich people not paying their fair share. They're not eat the rich. They're just, yeah, just bend me over, rape me, Bezos. Yeah, that's what they're saying, and they love it. They just love being victims. They love being raped, and it's ridiculous. And so, but I think the average person, once this is brought into their conscious mind, would be like, what the hell is going on here? And first it might be too unbelievable, but you know, you do a little bit of digging out there and you find that they're censoring this kind of stuff. You realize there's something up here. You know, they're not censoring, you know, neo-Nazis. They're not censoring, you know, kill all white people. They're not censoring, you know, ISIS and like Islam and all that stuff, which radical Islamicists that call for, you know, the caliphate everywhere and just, you know, rape all the women and you know, throw acid in their faces. And if there's a terrorist attack from a radical Muslim, you can't say it's a terrorist attack from a radical Muslim. So there, you know, there's something really weird what they're doing here, and it needs to be brought to light. Now they're censoring people who say that Islamic terrorist attack is an Islamic terrorist attack. This is this is 1984 Orwellian, you know, thought control. This is the brainwashing. This is it. Like, we're witnessing it. We're living it. The only way they can do this right now is through contractual obligations. They want to out-leverage you to be forced to use their product. And that's what Jeff Bezos wants to do. He wants to zone all Earth residential, and he'll be allowed to do it because you'll be contractually obliged to. And so this should call into question contracts in the concept of. And, you know, I'm a libertarian, I'm a free market person, but, you know, there's seems to be a flaw here. There seems to be a blind spot. There seems to be, I'm not calling for socialism, I'm not calling for regulation, I'm just saying that I'm just observing it. This is, you know, there's a blind spot here. So, that's what I got for you today. Alex Ottle, InstinctReport.com. Take care.